and welcome back to Oblivion. Last time we got the Bruma recommendation and started a couple of quests that we picked up from rumors. That was the wrong key. This time, we're going to do, which one? Lifting the veil or two sides of the coin? Two sides of the coin. Let's do that one. I think there is another, I know of one more quest in Bruma that we didn't pick up from rumors yet. But, we will soon enough. Because, I mean, I know roughly where the guy's house is, so we can just grab it manually if we need to. Hello, Arnora.
Can't you see that I'm upset? Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? I'm listening.
You will in a minute. What do you like? No boasting, not admiring.
Not now, not later, not ever.
She likes jokes, so.
That's enough. I like them. I doubt it. I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it.
Your amulet's really pretty.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in, or are you out?
Okay, keep talking, I'm in.
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
Why didn't you dump him? I mean, if it was against your will, why stay with them? What does this have to do with me, by the way?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Okay, whatever. This is actually a wonderful quest for attracting both the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. At least it is the way that I played it, but I've already attracted both, so... And I'm a member of both now. I mean, I haven't been inside the DB base yet, but... You know, I'm getting there.
Hail.
Hail. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh.
What's your story?
Oh, right, it's down here. It's confusing. Hi. Oh, okay.
Good to see you. We're always on duty.
Visitor prisoner?
What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
Okay.
I haven't got all day. I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave. I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something and the guards put you up to it. That fetcher of a guard, Terrelius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
Okay. That's all.
No touching the locks.
God damn, dude. Sounds like the only way to get him to talk is by getting arrested.
Prisoners may not accept...
A bunch of people are in here, good.
I saw it. Stop right there, criminal scum.
And everyone
Breaks the law
loses
on
their
my watch.
minds.
Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Everyone loses their minds. Go to jail.
Serve your time peaceably, and pay your debt to society.
I picked up a 1 gold plate. I've committed a crime and been sent to jail. Perhaps now I can convince Durinder to tell me about the stolen gold.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs.
Yeah, I picked up a plate. It was the greatest felony of the century, me picking up that plate. Everyone lost their minds. I think a couple of them shit their pants. Just the atrocity of the crime I committed. Tell me about the stolen gold.
I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. Once the Count makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
What did Arnora do to you?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want.
She sucked me
So
off.
we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knocked them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Well, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
What are you getting at?
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof, is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours. You want the gold? You bring me Arnora's amulet after she's dead. Finally, a chance for revenge.
Oh no, not armor. I didn't know that was an affected one. Okay, yeah, see? You have to spend time in jail,
Hello.
which will alert the Thieves Guild, and you have to kill Arnora, which will alert the Dark Brotherhood. This is a great quest for both of those, and I had completely forgotten about it when I attracted both. However, I did attract the Dark Brotherhood on accident, so... Good, it's locked, which means she's asleep. You can loot her house and give it all to what's-his-face. We need our murder and dagger.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
Shit. I've slain Arnora. Shit. Now I have a bounty for assault. I'd better quickly... Shit.
Body's still warm. Looks like there's a killer about.
I didn't do it.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Should I? No.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest.
I'd put you down like a dog.
Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First,
Fucking hell. Not killing her in one strike was unfortunate. It was the wrong damn way again.
good to see you. Well,
Oh, that's Tolgan. That's the guy I need to talk to for the other
good
quest.
day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience.
Okay, cool. What's this regarding?
Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Okay.
Safe journey, my lady.
Always fucking do that. Because I follow the arrow.
What can I... What up?
Oh, I could have just told him that and then gotten the evidence.
Show me the proof. She fooled you, but good. This isn't her real amulet, but a clever fake. The true amulet has a red stone. Clever girl. I taught her everything I knew. Too bad she's turned that knowledge against me. Come back when you have the real thing.
Well, I would have continued to search her house.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
But I was arrested.
Prisoners!
How much money are you willing to bet that I'm going to run off the wrong direction again when I come back with the real amulet? Is that pointing behind me? Yes, it is. That's a bother. Now I need to find the house on my own. Oh, wait! I can set a custom marker. I've already been arrested for it, but it wouldn't feel right if I didn't. Come on. There we go. The fact that I didn't kill her in one is very disappointing to me. Also, I don't think human arms bend like that. Shit. I'm sorry, officer, there's been another nude planking incident. And you can have the chest, damn it. She was planking and the thing fell on her head. Fun fact, like, a couple of years ago, back when planking was still a big thing, you know, like how, sometimes there's, like, a path off of a road that, cars are not supposed to drive down? And so instead they put like these pylons in front of it to block it off from cars. A couple of years ago when planking was still a big thing, my cousin actually uploaded a picture on Facebook of him planking on top of one of those pylons, and I was like, Jesus Christ, Joseph, what the hell? That must have really hurt, to be honest. Oh, I love my cousin though. And I just fucking did it again. If you bet any money, you just got your money. I need to have you open the door again.
Go ahead. What? Prisoners may not accept gifts.
Too bad.
Show me the proof. 2 amulets? One of them must be a fake.
You just told me that.
Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse.
Bruce?
So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Finally someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the north gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Whoops. I'm actually a horrible murderer.
No touching the locks.
Dude, God, fuck off. I don't care.
Don't get too close.
Oh shit, I got back everything from the stone guards. Does that mean I got that plate back? I did. Oh, you guys can have that back. Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so no, I guess she wouldn't be there. Let's go see Angar before we head out. And let's also, I don't actually know, where he is. Fuck, I thought I would be able to find him, but I guess not. I don't remember the guy's name. I think it's this house, actually. Yes, it is this house.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynold Draelus, will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Well, we can fix that, dude.
Yes?
He likes admiration. He doesn't like jokes. Who the hell doesn't like jokes?
Remarkable. Really? Get away from me. You're wasting your breath. Not fun. No. What a great story.
Who the hell doesn't like jokes?
Really? Get away from me.
I mean, really.
Really now? You're such a charmer. Really? No.
Oh, shit.
Get away from me.
Will you tell me yet?
The culprit in this...
Fine. Here's what I do. Because I don't want to bribe you, so we're just going to, charm you.
You're going to have to leave. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. The vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Okay, first of all, vampires are cool. I like vampires a lot, as long as they don't sparkle and die in the sun like they're supposed to. And second of all, I think if I were married to a vampire, I would know. That's kind of a hard thing to miss.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Perhaps you can help me. I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please, calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainhill Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainhill, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carriers, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainhill convinced Carriers that Braden was a vampire.
The evidence looks bad for Braden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Raynor character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
Okay.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
First of all, I kind of want to take a look for that beggar in the basement. Oh. I was hoping you'd have coins on him, but then I remembered he was a beggar. I picked up a basket. Here, see? He wasn't murdered. He was trying to join that planking phase that's sweeping Cyrodiil. Incorrectly, I might add. You're supposed to be on your stomach for it. And there was an unfortunate incident, and a basket fell on his head, and he quickly bled to death from the wound that the basket left on his head. See, there was no murder here. Promise. Also. Oh. I was gonna search for his...
Oh, you're back.
I was gonna search his body for vampire dust. Because that would be an easy way to tell if he doesn't drop vampire dust, and he clearly is not a vampire. I mean, duh. Where am I even going? This might end up being a long episode, but since I've already started it, I want to finish it. We'll just grab the gold, and then we'll go deal with this vampire issue. And I see no issue with him being a vampire. I mean, loads of great people are vampires. There's the gold. Not a whole lot. Right, now I need to locate Rhino. Yes, I think an inn would be a good choice. So I guess it's not an inn. I don't know what it could be then. Nordwinds, maybe that's a weapons store, an armor store.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
I wasn't talking to you.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it. I used to think you were a hero.
Fine, fuck off.
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter? He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it.
Thanks, Mr. Hollowleg.
Be seeing you.
Well met.
Good morning.
Ungar.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
Sure.
You got some hot property?
I do. You can have this silver battle axe.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Possibly. Yes, here's one.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Sure.
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
Oh no, the
Got
Brothers of
anything
Darkness
else?
I'm keeping. Sorry.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
I think I've actually fenced enough now for the first
Shadow
2
hide.
quests.
Hello!
Reach my goal. I fenced over 50 gold worth of goods, so I should go see Armand sometime.
What can I do for you today? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
You have a very red nose. Are you Santa?
Let's do business.
Oops, that was wrong.
Yes?
Jeez, he does not like me, no. He likes coercing. Doesn't like boasting.
Whatever you want. Was that supposed... That's pretty good. I'm not buying that one. Yeah. Whatever you want. You're full of it. Not bad. Yes, don't be silly. You're good. I usually...
Fine.
Good.
Oh, I should, quick slot this. 6.
Sure.
It'll be 6.
What can I do for you today? I usually...
Damn it!
Go ahead. Every little bit helps.
Yet,
I usually...
must be 70
I'm
then.
listening. See, that'll get you something.
Oh, that might be a problem.
I usually...
That's a big problem, actually.
Good journey to you.
That's actually quite a big problem. I need a charm spell and I need one fast. Like a much stronger charm spell. Sexy woman, no children allowed. Oblivion, Charm. Okay, well, who sells it? Come on, I don't have all night with this. Captivate. Oh shit, it's Journeyman. $12 points is actually what I need, though. So, who are you and where are you? Click. I clicked on her. Uh-oh, it's doing something weird. Hold on. What is her name? Delphine Gend. Can I just fucking click on it, please? Thank you. Breville Mages Guild. Alright guys, we're going to Breville. Which is way the fuck down here. Ugh, shit. Okay.
A coin for an old beggar?
Maybe some other time. Oh hey, the lucky old lady doesn't have that, Bosmer in front of it. 1, 2, 3. It's only 3, but the lucky old lady had 5 children. Is it in my effects? Fortify luck? Oh, I never, replaced my sword.
How are you?
Okay, one of these has to be Delphine.
Thanks for
There she
Delphine
is.
Gend, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell,
Oh,
advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things.
enemies explode. Can I buy that?
Let's do business.
Enemies explode.
Another satisfied customer.
That's kind of fantastic, actually. Alright. We will mark this as 6 instead.
Well met.
Alright, back to Bruma.
Hello.
Hello.
May the wind be on your back. I've heard Emperor Darkheart. What can I do for you today?
You can finally tell me about Rachel.
Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key.
Oh.
I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either. What's your story?
Rude door. Rude. I've entered Reynolds' room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. 2 yarn. Very suspicious. Oh shit, what's this? I've discovered a small journal. The 8th day has passed and still no sign of the artifact. We've covered most of the remainder of the outer guard tower and scoured the crumbled gatehouse ruins, but not one clue has arisen as to where it may be buried. It's quiet out here, as if the ruins were paying respects to the alien inhabitants that disappeared here long ago. God damn it. We haven't encountered anything hostile, but if we do, I think we're ready. The Brotherhood's been in worse scrapes before. Braden paid good money for the information as to our treasure's whereabouts. I hope it doesn't turn out to be yet another fiasco. This morning, our camp was set upon by some bandits who were protecting what they claimed was their territory. Yet, considering that we were outnumbered 3 to 1 and we did very well. Only Reynolds suffered a small wound, but that was easily healed by a potion that Braden had thoughtfully brought with him by our expedition. After getting rid of the bandits' corpses, we set out to tackle the largest part of the ruin, the remains of the Great Keep. 2 of the walls from the once mighty structure were collapsed, scattering the telltale whitish rock so typical of the alien architecture in this part of Tamriel. This made our assault on the ruin difficult, as many of the larger chunks of wall were far too heavy for us to move. Braden suggested that we search the center of the building's foundation for any underground entrances, which was typical for this type of keep. His guess paid off, and after several hours of back-breaking work, we managed to clear an opening just large enough for us to squeeze through and enter an ancient stairwell leading down into the ground. We decided to wait until morning's light to begin our descent into the depths of the ruin. Why? It's so dark down there anyway. After a restless sleep, all of us were quite excited at the prospect of what might lie ahead. Eagerly we dipped our torches into a fresh container of pitch, lit them, and entered the inky blackness of the stairwell. The stale air was choked with dust and fine grit, a sign that no one had entered this portion of the ruins in a very long time. We became excited, as that meant no other tomb robbers had gotten there before us. The stairwell eventually leveled out onto a corridor of sorts that snaked its way to the north. As we carefully walked along, I scanned the floor and walls very carefully for any types of triggers, tripwires, or pressure plates. Such was my specialty. The Iliad were well known for their cunning traps protecting their tombs, and I wasn't taking any chances. Braden, the scholar of the Brotherhood, was getting more and more excited as we traversed the passage. He was translating the wall carvings and was becoming certain we had finally found the true location of our prize. After walking for several more minutes, we were overjoyed to see what we were hoping to see. The hallway ended at a metal door with a carving of a spider upon it. Ugh. Now came the true test of Braden's information. The door supposedly had a puzzle lock. By pulling the spider legs in a certain combination, it would unlatch. The wrong combination would spell our deaths, perhaps triggering a collapse of hallway, or some equally deadly trap. With a shaky hand, I put the legs one by one in the order I had memorized. The 6th one, the 1st one, the 2nd one, the 8th one, and finally the 1st one again. I closed my eyes, and there were a few loud clicks, and the door popped open. We all breathed a sigh of relief. Pushing open the door, I looked in at a huge room with a pedestal in the center. Sitting on the pedestal, illuminated by a shaft of sunlight from a tiny hole in the ceiling, was our prize. The floor was covered in a huge mosaic of a stylized spider, all 8 of its legs coming to the point and ending up at the door entrance. This was the last of the trap the aliens left behind to protect their treasure. Again, if it hadn't been for Braden's skill at acquiring the information, we may never have known how to solve this last line of defense. I instructed Braden and Reynolds, who remained at the entrance, and to tie a rope around my waist in case of a sudden pitfall. Carefully I began to walk on the darkened tiles that formed the 3rd leg of the spider. Sweat beaded my forehead, as the pathway made by the tiny pieces of ceramic was very narrow at the start, and one slip again could mean instant death. But death never arrived. The information had been correct, and I was able to make it to the pedestal and secure the artifact. Quickly as possible, we made our way back and out into the daylight. Once again, the Brotherhood was triumphant, and it was time to return home. At the tavern that night, we decided to make a pact. We would stash the artifact in a cave not far from Bruma until we researched it further. An item of its magnitude could be very dangerous if mishandled, and we certainly didn't want to sell it without understanding its true value. Braden agreed to contract a local cooper to construct a chest with 3 locks. Each of us would hold a key to one of the locks, so none of us would have access to the artifact without the others being present. For the rest of the evening, we drank merrily and sang many songs of adventures past and adventures to come. Alright, now we need to go talk to Olav.
What can I do for you today?
Who's Geliborn?
Geliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Reynald told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad City Watch about Reynil and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Alright, where is this arrow taking us? Back to Braden's home, I guess. Indeed.
Hello.
So, any new revelations in your investigation? How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Reynil not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
I highly doubt it. I disagree.
What do you mean, you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire?
I have Geliborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Reynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Reynil from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Okay. I landed on the roof, that was cool.
Hail! Whatever I can do.
One hour. There he is. Are you going to walk to me or do I have to get up? Thank you. No, I have to get up.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Reynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains.
I hate mountains.
The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Geliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape.
Okay.
I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Reynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice.
Even kill him?
If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do.
Yes.
Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Please hurry.
Let's go then.
Hi.
Hi. However, he'll probably be walking there leisurely. I'll be running. I should be able to catch up with them fairly easily. Oh, that is quite a ways off. Oh, hey, there's an... Oh, that's probably Cloud Ruler Temple. Which is a big, big, big part of the main quest. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be doing the main quest once I become the Archmage. For two reasons. First reason being that, when I found Capstone Cave, and there's another fucking dog! The first reason being that, when you finish the, oh, I found Apple Watch. That when you first finish, the main quest, you get a set of armor as your reward, but it takes 2 weeks to forge. So if I do all the other stuff, then there's no way I'll have enough material to dick around with while waiting for the armor to be done. And the second reason is that if I get much higher level, the Oblivion gates are going to be unbearable. I've arrived at Boreal Stone Cave. There's nothing here. I must have all 3 keys to open the chest. Did I beat him here?
Congratulations.
Oh my god. Yes, I did.
I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later.
Dude, you're green.
Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part.
You're green.
I saw you enter Olaf's Tavern before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow.
Are you aware that you're green?
It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
You're green. You will not surrender then, green dude?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon.
I like that logic.
I prefer the chance for freedom.
I prefer to set you on fire.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Good luck. It won't be me. It might actually be him. Shit.
Your worst.
That's a lot of blood on his dwarven sword. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. From now on, I'm referring to him as the Celery Drow, and nobody will tell me different. Let's unlock this chest. Discovered, it seems fairly unremarkable, and I'm unsure of its function. And you can have all 3 keys back. Damn it! Goodbye, Celery Drow. I'll leave you here to, rot. Man, your corpse will be all waterlogged, too. That's gross, man. Oh, hey, another chest. 27 gold in it. Corpse will be all waterlogged. Waterlogged corpses are gross. They decay faster. There's another chest. Alright, I don't actually know the way out of here now, then. Oh, it's this way. Oh, so maybe I didn't beat him here and he was just waiting for me. getting late. Can I get on this roof? I can. Fan-tucking fastic. The guard's still in here? Yes, but his body is gone.
I was praying for your swift return. What news do you bring?
The celery drow is dead. Celery drow is dead.
I knew I'd recognize Raynil. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid, thanks to Raynil, that time is lost.
Well, the celery drow is dead now.
Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil. Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with Braden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Sweet. You can have it.
Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brother.
Are you kidding me?
Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Phylactery of lightness?
Justice.
You know, phylacteries hold liches' souls, right? You know that, right? Sweet.
Has been done.
Oh my god, I'm like a fucking cheetah. But seriously, are you fucking kidding me? You're part of a brotherhood. You formed a brotherhood. And so, you make the safe word brotherhood. Because surely nobody in a brotherhood would say the word brotherhood within proximity of the amulet. That's fucking dumb. Anyway, we're gonna call it there for tonight. Don't forget to like and comment if you want to see more, and like and favorite if you want to see more, and remember to drop a comment below for things you'd like to see me do. I've been Shadow, have a good night. See you next time.